Shapiro with his analysis on the subject with the freedom truckers and Justin Trudeau's attempts.
I'm going to bring in Ben Shapiro to talk more about this. Ben, good morning. Welcome back to our program here. Here's one of the pieces in the Wall Street Journal today. The message of Canada's trucker protests. Here's the line. The lesson for the COVID-19 police is that when you've lost even Canadians, arguably the most law-abiding people on the planet, you've lost the political plot. Let's start there, Ben.
That's absolutely true. I mean, the fact is that these oracles at Delphi have decided what we are all supposed to do for 2 years now, and they lied, and they said it was about the data. It was never about the data. It was about control and about the sense that they could control things, and they can't. I mean, it's been amazing to watch as elite institution after elite institution completely destroys itself on the basis of the notion that they are able to control all of the extraneous events of life, and then reality clocks them in the face. And the people of Canada are tired of this. The polls show in September, after the last election cycle, that the vast majority of Canadians want Justin Trudeau to go. Whether we're talking about people from the left to the right, they just don't like Trudeau. And there's a reason for that. It's because you have a bunch of authoritarians over there who have decided that they are going to set standards that defy science and defy reason.
And Justin Trudeau had ample warning that this convoy was going to be coming his way because they've been planning it for a while. They've been talking about it. He could have nipped it in the bud, gone to meet with them, done something. But instead, Ben, what do you think about his basically saying that they resemble Nazis and Confederate soldiers?
You know, this sort of tactic, which Trudeau is picking up from the American left, is likely to be wildly unsuccessful. Everybody can look at this convoy and see that they are not flying Nazi flags en masse. These are not radical right-wingers. Now, this attempt to paint everybody who is opposed to the authoritarian tactics of the authorities on COVID to Nazis and far-right crazies, it's going to backfire. It has backfired. I mean, the reason that all these places are changing policy, including Alberta, by the way, which just decided to end a bunch of its own mandates, the reason that they're doing all of this is because the people have had enough. A year too late, but they've had enough.
Ben, Stacey Abrams, another picture popped up yesterday afternoon. She went on CNN last night and apologized. There's more than one picture. All right, here's the one that popped up yesterday. Her spokesperson said Stacey trusts science and supports masking in schools as it's the current CDC recommendation. She wore a mask to the event and removed it at the podium so she could be heard by students watching remotely and for photos, but only with folks who were masked. Well, I mean, I guess it's a step better than the mayor of LA who said he did not breathe for a moment there.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the things that I think citizens all over the country and, frankly, across the world are just enraged with, which is this idea that the rules don't apply to the specials. And Stacey Abrams is one of these. I mean, that photo of her sitting in front of an entire classroom, 50 kids, all masked, and she's sitting there grinning wide, that's going to be on every campaign ad run by whoever the Republican nominee is in Georgia, all the way until the election day, and it should be, because it's ridiculous hypocrisy, it's absurd, and everybody knows it.
It's interesting that you think that she would have better political instincts than that because she's a talented politician, and that one is just a big swing and a miss there. Wanted to